3:15, and I lost like 4 hours. It's really bad that I keep doing that. Now I gotta finish laundry, wash my kids' clothes, try to get centered, and eat. And I just smoked some green, and the green is definitely not helping me get centered. Put this down over here. I just realized green makes me nervous, makes me pick. At least that particular strain. And I know I have to eat. I haven't eaten. So pudding and yogurt. I shouldn't have a cigarette in my mouth either. Every time, don't I? Alright, I still have 2 15-minute videos that I haven't looked at. And I know they're good. My goodness. I want to go to the thrift store today. It's hit or miss if I'm going to sleep. And if I do go to sleep, it's going to be deep. Goodness, what I can do with that now. Lots of laundry today. That's terrible, but you might get a wash. At least it's safe. Oh no. Ugh. So the dress I was so excited about. Thighs are rubbing together, but my calves are ripped and cute. The pie makes me shake. And the pig, it's supposed to make you mellow. I don't know, maybe it's because I haven't really had a meal. I'm gonna chant. I haven't chanted. Well, I did chant, but I was walking. I didn't do the RCA tablet for my sister. Oh, hello. I love these. And I have not made jewelry. Now my nails are just split. And that nail polish I put on, it's coming off. It's like smudging off. So I don't do my nails. Like I can sit still anyway. Alright, so this is gonna go inside. Yep, hair. And oh, I spent 3 hours on my grooming. And I know that a boo-boo shouldn't have a big lump. That's not a keloid. That's a thing filled with shit. I didn't pick for 1 month. But after it fills up so much, it's painful. I dug out, I don't know, it had to be string at one point, and now it's a fuzzball. It is under my skin. It comes out dry. Brown crunchy things, brown crap from the inside falls out, hits the floor. Hair, but not as much as it was because the Band-Aid's still hair. Fuzzy things and black things. And the fuzzy things are always powder blue. Always powder blue. I don't know what I'm going to eat or if I'm going to eat. Man. Really? And this Ascension is really affecting my cuticles and under the nails of my nail bed. Feet too. Inside my ears, got a problem, you know. I get these big, like it's, I don't know if it's a pimple or not, but I'm thinking it. I think it is. And just cleared one up. Now I got it on the other side. I just can't. Alright, let's take a walk. And I'll either do this until the battery dies. Oh, come on. I'm supposed to wash my kids' Brockhampton shirts. They come with very specific. I gotta get right if I'm gonna do that. I made a promise to her. Alright, let's go put these down. It is only 4 minutes. See? I can't figure time right. I can't, I thought that was 15. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Never, I think this new level of ascension, I feel like, I don't know, I'm getting a new gift. It's not a new gift. It's like what I can intuitively know and how I can see the orbs, and when I can feel somebody far away and know if they're sick or not right, or if somebody's in the room with me and they're in pain, they don't say a word, all of a sudden, bam, I have all their pain. I do want to feel it because I have to validate that it's real and that I really can do this, and I really am an empath, not just a mirror empath, clairsentient, and synesthesia. Synesthesia makes me sensate, and I really think I'm on the spectrum. I am not your normal, I'm not the average bear, folks. And I'm really good with it all. I don't care. I don't do labels. My mother didn't do labels. She had a remedy for everything. This was it. She had the cure right in her hand. Ah, autism? Really? Come here. No, come here. If I have to say it 3 times, if I have to walk over there, and then you know it's going to be 100 times worse. So you walk, you walk, you walk. What is this you want to tell me about that? And it's going to cost thousands of dollars in testing? Yeah, I have a remedy. I know all about it. Go clean your freaking phone. Don't come back till you never say that word again. Erase it from your memory. Or something to that effect. Also Thursday. Not all the time, but often. Brockhampton. I finished the whole jar of my miracle cream. Alright. I will say, I do like to chant it and pray and be up and take photographs at 3:30, and so 2 a.m. also. And the cats kind of get flying hearts and flying birds and flying cans around 5 a.m. That's when Chicken Leg will wake me up, and then stare, not move. Then I see what he's talking about. If it's an anomaly, I had an ET face with a ring around it like Saturn. I have the photographs. Flew off, it changed, and then it changed again. It looked like a clam or a UFO. I had what looked like yellow flying can. He got me up for that. Last Christmas, out of the Christmas tree, white hearts were flying out while I was sleeping. They were flying at me. Woke me up, got me, turned around, made sure that I looked in his direction. He kept doing that. Got the camera out, got it on video. It's in there. It's amongst my stuff. And the only reason I smoked a little bit is because I'm queasy. I've been queasy all shift sickness. Queasy and stomach a mess. Just, I could do this. I can go to New York and do that. Thighs, you know how you can get the bat wings and you really, which my arm's coming really quick now because I am older. Muscle has memory, and I started lifting in 1989 or 90. Off and on, and I read every book, every magazine. I want to know everything about kinesiology, diet, how food is processed, and when I go, when I do something, I go 180%. So, and the trainers would always say the muscle just gets harder and harder and harder and harder, and then if you stop working out, you get flabby really quick, and you look even worse than if you hadn't worked out. But get back in the gym, muscle has memory, and you're, starting to define yourself 10 times faster than other people in the gym. Well, I started training with that girl, Linda, and 1 month, let's say I did 1 month, no biceps, none. My back was astronomical. my hips went down to like 32, and my quads came out bigger than my hips. What else? Oh, the hamstrings were ripped and the calves were ripped in 1 month. That's when my trainer decided she hated me, is gonna stop training me and make sure she'd go in on the days that she knew I had to work, and then talk shit about me to the whole entire gym, including my 2 best friends. And I let it go. I let it go. Because I just made her look like an asshole, so I let it go. And yeah, that's been my whole life. That just came up. You know what? You gotta pick and choose people, but you're gonna I say stand up for yourself and for the underdog and for love. Absolutely. But I also think that instead of fighting, just give more love and break any cycle. You know? Not everything's gotta be a all-out orb, throwing shit at your head, cussing, killing, guns. Except you go after my kid. I cannot tell you what I've done. 2 people have tried to touch my kid in a way, not to discipline her when she was little. Didn't ask any permission, didn't just, went ahead and did what they did with, not even with their own hands. Things. The only thing I remember is taking I had the object that they were going to hit her with in my hand, and I was bloody, and I was on the other side of the room, and I don't know how I got there, and I don't remember what happened when I got there. And then 2 other incidences, and we won't talk about that, but yeah, but that was a long time ago. She was a baby. She couldn't defend herself. Maybe